What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again, guys. So it's been long since I made a video, guys, so this is another one, guys. On this video I'll be trying to tell you guys along the way, I'll be taking you along the way, the journey of becoming a funded trader with my forex funds. So I'll be telling you what was happening last week ever since I purchased this account, what has the account has been doing, what I have been up to, and the trades and the setups that I take, and the mistakes and lessons and challenges that I face as a funded trader while doing a 9-to-5. So please, guys, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and make sure that you comment on the comment section below, hit the notification bell and like the video if you like us to do more of these videos. So guys, we're gonna head on to the charts. We're gonna talk about my forex funds 5k account review. We're gonna do that. We're gonna look at the history, the trades that I've took. We're gonna look at the matrix and everything. Then after that, I'm gonna take you to the charts and talk about what was happening last week, what the lessons that I've learned and the challenges that I face while doing a 9-to-5 and trading at the same time. So guys, make sure you watch the video to the end. It will benefit you and you will learn a lot from these videos. So let's go to the charts and talk about my account review. So guys, this is my forex funds account. This is my account view. So guys, I'll be taking you through and telling you what I've been up to with this account. So this is a 5k challenge account. This is phase 1. This is the matrix of the account. So this on the matrix is showing the level of consistency, if I'm being profitable, the losses and everything. So I started off the account on the initial deposit of 5k. So from that 5k I managed to push it upwards. I made some profit. Then I made a drawdown. After making a drawdown, I made a comeback on this account, and from there I didn't trade until I got another setup and I made profit from there, and then I closed the account with a drawdown again. So far I've took 2 losses and I've took 2 wins. So as you can see with the matrix, the losses are much lower than the profits are much bigger. So that's what I want to see. So moving on, I have 19 days left for the challenge account. This is the evaluation phase demo account. I have 19 days left. However, if I'm still in profit, they're gonna give me an extension of another 14 days, and if I didn't meet the profit targets that they want me to reach. So let's go to the profit target. This is the overall profit targets that I have to do. From this account I need to make 8%. So already I've made about 1.70%, which is low, and I have to make a profit target of $400, which is 8%. My win rate so far is 63.67%, and the most traded instrument is Nasdaq. I always trade the Nasdaq. I don't trade anything else. So if you look at my account history, let's see the details, you can see that most traded instrument is indeed the Nasdaq. So here is the losses and the trades that I've made. You can see the profit and the losses that I've made on this account so far. So guys, that is how my account looks like. Traded days, if you want to see the traded days, these are the traded days of the account, if that is important for you. So this is the account review of my forex funds. Right now we're going to go straight to the charts and talk about what are the setups that I've been taking and the mistakes that I've done and the lessons I've learned through trading this account. So let's go to the charts right now. So guys, first of all, I'm gonna talk about where I first started this account. So over here, this is the first setup that I took when I had the account. So this is the first setup that I took. Over here I was looking for a reward ratio of 1:2, which is the system that I'm always using. So I went long on this setup over here. I'm gonna share a screenshot of it with you guys. I was looking for a 1:2, so I was looking to take profit on these areas over here. So I was looking to take profit on these areas, so it was a win. And after that, after I took that setup over there, I went for another setup, which was a sell on Nasdaq. That sell on Nasdaq resulted in being a loss, because I think I was aiming for a sell in this particular area over here. I was aiming for sell, and I was looking at this as my stop loss, and I was looking at this. I was looking for price to go to the downside at this point. So I made a loss there. That's a loss that I took on this account. So that was my first loss when I got the account. So moving on to the next setup that I took, I saw this as a displacement after taking a loss. I saw this as a displacement, and I saw this as a order block, or an area where price will come and tag and trick this and fill up this inefficiency before taking off to the upside. So I was clearly sure about price that it will move to the upside, since we rejected to make that sell move to the downside. So I was hoping for price to go to the upside. So I took this setup, I took this long. I was still looking at a 1:2, a 1:2 reward ratio. So when I say 1:2, I mean I'm risking 0.5% to make 1%. That's a 1:2 to me. I'm not risking 1% to make 2%. So I don't do that, for those who don't understand the 1:2. So I was looking at this, I was looking at price to come and tap into these areas. That was my 1:2. I made a setup on this one, and that was a second win that I had on this setup. So I will talk about another win that I had on this setup, although I didn't analyze it on this chart, but this was the sell that I took. I'm gonna share screenshots as well, so that you guys can see the transparency and everything within this. So this is the setup that I took over here. I took a sell over here. I was looking for price to come and fill up the inefficiency in these areas over here. So this is the sell setup that I took as well on this price. I'm gonna share the screenshot for y'all to see that trade there. And the trade became a win, and I was looking at this price over here. I was looking at this as a stop loss, and I was looking at this area over here as my take profit. So my take profit was right over here. That was my take profit. I was looking at this leg because I was looking at this inefficiency for price to come and tap into this inefficiency. So that was my take profit over there. I made a killing on that one. And this is the last setup that I took, which was Friday after NFP. As you can see, this long candlestick over here, it's a NFP news event that came into play. So I wasn't trading NFP because I don't like to trade news. I waited for NFP to come, and then I look for an opportunity after NFP, and I was able to execute by taking this position over here. So first of all, I'm going to talk about what happened. I had a limit order on these areas. I had a limit order on these areas because I was looking for price to come and tap into these areas before going to the upside. And I was looking at this point over here as a liquidity area that price needs to come and take out this liquidity, buy side liquidity in this area. So I was looking at this inefficiency for price to come, but I didn't get triggered, guys. So that's the downside of working a 9 to 5 and still trade at the same time, because sometimes some of your setups don't get executed. Sometimes you don't get executed in the market. You don't get triggered because you are too busy doing something else. You can't see whether the trade is triggered or not, whether price came into your favor or not. So things like that. But one thing that I like about it is that I can also ignore the charts and don't mind what is happening in the charts. So it's good for my psychology. I can only see a notification that tells me your limit order has been filled, or your stop loss has been hit or your take profit has been hit. Since I use FX Pro as my personal, I use a personal account on FX Pro, which gives me all those notifications because they use C Trader. I talked about it on another video. So this is the setup that I took. After not triggering me on these limit orders, I decided to execute because I was out at work at that time, so I had time to see the charts. So I executed on my own on this setup. You will see the screenshot over there, and I was aiming for this high because I was looking at this as a buy side liquidity that needs to be taken out, and my stop loss was over here. Why my stop loss was here? Because price didn't come into this area, it was rushing to go to the upside, so I executed manually. I didn't use my limit orders, I executed manually, so my stop loss was behind here. So what happened here, guys, I got a little bit greedy. I've made my on this setup, I've already made my 1:2 method or a system. I already made my 1:2 system on this one, but because I was a little bit greedy, I chose to break my own rules and aim for 1:3 or 1:4. And what happened after that? Price came into my favor, made profit, and then came back down and kicked me out. So that's how I made a loss on this one, which was the mistake that I don't want to make in future. So all these trades are 1:2, all of them. I was able to execute and be able to benefit from them using a 1:2 system reward ratio. But on this one, I went a little bit greedy, looking for a 1:4, and then it didn't come to my favor. It came back and took me out of the setup. So those are the setups that I took on this trade and the lessons that I've learned while I was trading this account. So guys, you saw everything that happened last week. I'll show you the analysis, I'll show you the setup that I went through, I'll show you the 5k my Forex funds account review. So guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe on the subscribe channel or the subscribe button below. Make sure that you comment on the comment section below. Guys, those are the main takeaways for these videos. I told you the ups and downs, I told you the lessons and challenges that we face as traders, more especially when we want to get funded by these prop firm companies. If you want more information about prop firm companies and how they work and want me to explain, comment on the comment section below so I can make a video about that. So guys, till next time, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you watch until the end. So till next time guys, I'll see you on another video. Cheers.